Rhea Ripley reveals her motive against Becky Lynch. Tommaso Ciampa warns Cody Rhodes. Bianca Belair and Carmella face Toxic Attraction singles action. Don't miss the final Raw before Unforgiven. Welcome everyone to the final Raw before Unforgiven, live in New Orleans, the home of WrestleMania 34. But tonight is the home of the Eradicator, and hopefully we'll get an answer as to why she attacked the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, last week. But I kind of have a feeling on the reason why. And that is because Rhea Ripley wants a shot at the Raw Women's Championship. And speaking of championships, that's pretty much what tonight's all about. As in your double main event, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Carmella, will be taking on Toxic Attractions and Gigi Dolin. And then immediately after that match, we'll have the other half of Toxic Attractions, Jacy, Jayne, taking on the other half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair, as these two teams are preparing for their Women's Tag Team Championship match this Sunday at Unforgiven. And speaking of championships, the number one contender for the WWE Championship, the undefeated Tommaso Ciampa, sends a warning to Cody Rhodes. That is later on tonight. And for the final spot in the vacated NXT North American Championship ladder match, we'll have a last chance battle royal. 8 superstars. Only one person left staying in this ring, and the winner will go on to Unforgiven this Sunday to fight for the NXT vacated North American Championship in a ladder match.
You saw what I did last week, didn't you? Laid out Becky Lynch, the man herself, right here in this ring. Maybe some of you boo because she's your precious star, your golden girl. But let me tell you something. Sheep of the WWE Universe, your hero is nothing but a little fragile pushover. For too long, I've been the forgotten shadow, the understudy nobody gives a second glance, drafted to Raw, tossed into the meat grinder, and spat out the back. A forgotten face. That's all any of them offered me. But last week I said, enough. I aimed for the brightest light, the biggest prize, and I hit my mark. Now, the whole damned world remembers Rhea Ripley. This isn't a tantrum. This is my revolution. I'm the storm brewing on the horizon. The tidal wave ready to swallow your tired heroes whole. Becky Lynch, she's a nobody. A fading echo of a glory long gone. Her reign is a fairy tale gone stale. A predictable chapter in a book nobody wants to finish. But fear not, little lambs, for I am your nightmare come to life. I am the reaper at the banquet, here to collect the debt on Becky's borrowed time. I'll rip that title from her cold, dead hands and rewrite history in shades of black. Unforgiven, it won't be forgiveness I offer Becky Lynch. It'll be oblivion.
Well, I guess we don't have to wait long for a response to Rhea Ripley, because the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch never backs down from a challenge. The man is here on Raw.
Rhea, I'll admit it. There was a time I admired you. We clawed our way up from the same gutter, defied the odds, and carved our names on the walls of this industry. And I meant what I said last week. Any woman in this locker room can step up to the man. Blair Davenport did, and for that, I respect her. But the moment you chose cowardice, the moment you launched a sneak attack from behind, you lost any shred of respect I ever held for you. Do you want a shot at my title, Rhea? All you had to do was ask like a warrior, not crawl in through the shadows like a rat. Now, this ain't just business, this is personal. Do you think you'll build your legacy on the ruins of mine? Think you'll tarnish my story with your cheap tricks? At Unforgiven, Rhea, I'll defend this championship. I'll show you the grit it takes to be the man. And when the dust settles, you'll know exactly who stands atop this mountain. You'll know who is Becky Lynch. See you this Sunday at Unforgiven.
Well, it looked like things have become personal between these two. Becky Lynch will defend her Raw Women's Championship against the Nightmare, the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. I can officially tell you, this might be the biggest challenge that Becky Lynch has so far. Well, guys, still to come tonight, it is a double main event. As one half Women's Tag Team Champions, Carmella, you take on Toxic Attraction and Gigi Dolin. Then immediately after that, we'll have the other half of Toxic Attraction, Jayne, taking on the other half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair, as we head towards this Sunday's Women's Tag Team Championship match. And also, tonight, the #1 contender, the undefeated Tommaso Ciampa, sends a message to the American Nightmare WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. And also, a last chance battle royal where the winner will earn the 5th and final spot this Sunday in the NXT North American Championship ladder match.
Yo, did you come to be with me at ringside?
Don't flatter yourself, Kai. I'm not here for you.
Come on, don't tell me you're not itching to shut up Liv Morgan for good. We could do it together, like a tag team.
Liv Morgan is mine, Kai. Unfinished business. I don't need your help, nor your partnership.
You know, the offer still stands. We could be unstoppable. The tag team that are the best of friends.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kai. Remember, you're my assistant, nothing more.
Fine, but you will come around eventually.
The relationship between Dakota Kai and Io Sky is kind of interesting. Although Dakota Kai, I would try to hold off of trying to be friends with Io, because she has made a lot of enemies within the past month, one of which you'll be facing right here, right now, in the form of Liv Morgan.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Io Sky from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
But hey, on the flip side, at least your quote-unquote friend Io Sky is out here, although Io Sky has stated to Dakota she's not out here for her. She's out here to watch Liv Morgan. Speaking of Liv Morgan, she is back, and she's in action against Dakota Kai up next. And because of Io Sky, Liv Morgan has been away for over a month. I'll get to that in a second. Dakota Kai prepares for our women's opening matchup here tonight. And here comes the woman who's been out of action for over a month.
And from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
However, Liv Morgan's return is not here tonight. It actually happened last week on WWE Main Event, where after Dakota Kai was done talking to Io Sky backstage, Liv Morgan came out of nowhere and drop kicked Dakota Kai, telling Dakota to tell Io that she's coming for her. Well, I guess the fight for Io Sky, whether Io Sky cares or not, Dakota Kai is taking on Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan is back, and I can tell she can't wait to get her hands on Io Sky, but first she has to deal with Io's quote-unquote friend, Dakota. Again, I say quote-unquote because Io Sky doesn't see Dakota Kai as friend, but Dakota Kai feels a little bit different about that. Maybe she could impress her tonight by taking out one of her enemies in Liv Morgan. Again, this is Liv Morgan's first match back in over a month. The reason why she's been out, she almost got taken out by a steel chair, ended her career by the hands of Io Sky. Now Liv Morgan's back, and a lot of this changed in the past month, that's for sure. For example, I don't think she expected Dakota Kai to be aligned with Io, but I don't think at this point Liv Morgan cares. She's wants revenge on Sky. Dakota Kai has opportunity here to really showcase her skills. Drop kick, covered by Dakota. 1, 2, and a kick out by Liv Morgan. Tonight, the women's division is on full display, as in your double main event. The women's tag team champions will be taking on Toxic Attraction in singles action. The first match is Carmella taking on Jacy, Gigi Dolin. And immediately after that, it will be Bianca Belair taking on Jacy Jayne. As Moore goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Kai. That is tonight in your main event. The women's division has been getting added. A lot of new additions here since Liv Morgan's left. However, cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Liv Morgan. We've seen Belair Davenport. We know with Chase U. We have Thea Hale. B-Fab now in singles action. Shayna Baszler has resurfaced. The Raw Women's Division definitely is something to be talked about. It is all held by the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Double stomp there by Liv Morgan. And I can officially confirm by Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff that is official this Sunday at Unforgiven. Becky Lynch will defend her Raw Women's Championship against the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, for the first time ever. That's going to be a huge match for Liv Morgan. Just to come back here in her match against Dakota Kai. Right now it is all Liv. But again, the wild card factor is Io Sky looming in the background. That's why they should hopefully remain focused here and not get too distracted by the woman who took out of action for over a month. Let's think about Liv though. She's kind of all over the place. One second she can be focused, but you know her craziness kind of gets to her. That's where she gets distracted. That's kind of one of her weak points as well. But Dakota Kai is 100% focused on this match, trying to impress her quote-unquote friend, Io Sky. The referee is beginning to count. They have to the count of 10 to get back into the ring. Soon Dakota Kai is going to take full advantage of the referee's count. This is actually the first time we've seen Dakota Kai on action on Raw since the six-pack challenge a while back to turn on contender for a Raw Women's title at Becky Lynch at SummerSlam. You wanna know who the final two were? Dakota Kai and now her supposed friend, Io Sky. Imagine how things work out. Amazing what a month difference can do. Count of 7, but both women are back in the ring. Now Dakota Kai is the one who has things in control of this match. Using her signature feet, or legs I should say. Her feet both. She uses her whole leg. Both of them. The knee, the foot. All of it. That's what she specializes. The reason why she's called the leader of Team Kick for a reason. Our most dangerous legs all of Monday Night Raw. Hey, one can argue. By aligning herself with Io Sky, she has this opportunity here on Monday Night Raw to really showcase her skills once again. And now Kai with the Kyle kick to Liv Morgan, knocking her lights right out. And then once again, another kick. That could be it. Cover. 1, 2, and somehow Liv Morgan kicks out. Somehow. I thought Dakota Kai had it right there for a second. Somehow Liv Morgan was able to recover. Looked like she was trying to go for something against Liv, but Liv was able to get out of it. Throwing Dakota Kai by her head to the other side of the ring. Now Liv Morgan looks to come back, looks to do something crazy. Liv is going mad. Flipping over the top rope with that dangerous dive, but it paid off by the ever so crazy Liv Morgan. Crazy with a purpose to get her hands on Io Sky, but I guess she has to go through her friend Dakota first. Oh, right on the ring post. Now wait, Kai. taking off the announce table. I mean, that could be a disqualification there. Right now, the referee's at a count of 6. So come tonight, guys. The number 1 contender, the undefeated Tommaso Ciampa, sends a warning to Cody Rhodes as Dakota Kai delivers a huge bulldog, but a rope break. Luckily, that saved Liv Morgan because I don't think she was going to get up from that. Oh, side kick by Liv. And now, the cold breaker. But wait, there's Io Sky. She's actually distracting the referee. Oblivion by Liv Morgan. Cover, but Io, she's distracting the referee. Doesn't realize Dakota is down. 1, 2, and a kick out by Dakota Kai. I mean, I can safely say, thanks to Io Sky, whether she did it to actually help Dakota Kai or screw over Liv Morgan, it definitely paid off. Dakota Kai had enough time to kick out of that one. I think Dakota Kai realized Io Sky tried to help her. Now there is Liv Morgan's talking to Io right there. Again, the woman who took her out for over a month. And now Kai is going to take advantage of that. Covered by Kai. 1, 2, and a kick out. Once again by Liv Morgan. Dakota Kai is getting frustrated. Man, she wants to impress Io. So that it could be a well-rounded tag team. Double stomp. Okay, now Kai is serious. An onslaught. A strike specifically from her patented legs. Now Kai. What does she have in store for Liv? Using it as momentum, the ropes. Then a kick straight to the chest. To Liv Morgan. I don't know how much left Liv Morgan has. She obviously, the numbers game is not benefiting her in this 2-1 odds. Thanks to distractions. Io Sky. Now neck breaker. With the ropes as leverage. That could be a count-out victory right here. If Dakota Kai chooses to, of course. I guess not. Hey, she wants to press Io by getting a pinfall or a submission. I mean, you can tell this New Orleans crowd is not into Dakota Kai or Io Sky. They're all for Liv Morgan. Oh, using the LED board, slamming her right into it. However, it's the count of 6. Hopefully Dakota, Io knows. Oh, wait, there it is. What a flip. Liv Morgan safely gets back in. Smart move. Dakota Kai better hurry up. Count of 8. Dakota Kai trying to get back in, and she does. Liv Morgan blocks. Nice clothesline. Morgan looks to come back here. Cover. 1, 2, and somehow Kai kicks out at the count of 2. I think that's exactly what Liv Morgan needed. Get this second win here into this match. Man, what a knee straight to the eyes with Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai was able to block that one. These two now going back and forth here. Oh, able to take her down. Oh, and just walking literally right on top of Dakota Kai. What does Dakota have? Oh, what a Hurricane Rana with authority. Kai now. Oh, wait, Liv Morgan just slapped the hell out of her. Morgan seems to have Kai right where she wants her. Feeling now the energy from the crowd. Liv using the ropes with leverage. Hurricane Rana, nice one. Covered by Liv. 1, 2, and a rope break at the very last second. Coming up next, as soon as this match is over, we'll have our last chance battle royal. Determine the final spot in the ladder match for the NXT North American Championship Codebreaker. Cover once again. 1, 2, and Dakota Kai. Sami, she has heart, I'll give her that. She's not willing to give up. Oblivion for the second time. 1, 2, 3. Liv Morgan picks up a big victory in her first match back in over a month. You gotta give it to Kai. She brought out all the stops in this match, but what ended it for her? Oblivion. With that, it was 1, 2, and 3.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan.
Io Sky does not seem happy that Liv Morgan was able to get the victory here tonight. I mean, Dakota Kai, you have to give it to her, Io. She tried her best, but Liv Morgan just did better.
Dakota! You may have underestimated me tonight, but that just goes to show you didn't learn your lesson last week. And speaking of lessons, Io Sky. You haven't forgotten, have you? That night you tried to bury my career with a steel chair? My neck remembers every single night. So I have a proposition for you, Io. A chance to face the consequences of your actions. This Sunday, Unforgiven. Just you and me, an Extreme Rules match.
Extreme, you say? You want chaos, Liv? Unforgiven. Your wish is granted.
Wow. So a Extreme Rules match this Sunday could possibly happen against Liv Morgan and Io Sky. That match is going to be absolutely insane because Extreme Rules, there are no rules. Well, guys, coming up next is a Battle Royal where the winner will earn the final spot in the NXT North American Championship ladder match at Unforgiven.
This year, Legado del Fantasma takes Raw by storm. You think you've seen dominance? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Those Raw Tag Team titles practically have our names on them. We've never tasted gold before, but this time we devour it whole. Every team, every challenger, they fall to La Dinastia Maldita.
Don't forget the queen of this group, the Raw Women's Championship. It's already mine, just waiting for me to claim it. Every girl, every so-called champion, they'll tremble before the wrath of La Muñeca. My reign will be brutal and beautiful, and it will start very soon.
You all speak the truth. Legado del Fantasma is a force of nature, unstoppable. But remember, this year isn't just about conquering divisions. It's about proving who truly reigns supreme. This Sunday, Unforgiven. Ricochet, you call yourself the high-flying star, but prepare to crash and burn. I am the United States champion, the best damn champion on this entire roster. And on Sunday, I show the world why. You call it a title match. I call it an execution. Legado del Fantasma. This year, we take over Raw. This year, we rule.
Legado del Fantasma plans to have all the gold of Monday Night Raw. And speaking of gold, the NXT North American Championship will be decided this Sunday at Unforgiven. But right now, it is the last chance Battle Royal.
The following contest is an 8-man Battle Royal. Making his way to the ring from Apple Valley, Minnesota, weighing in at 220 pounds, Damien.
Now it is actually interesting that it's called a last chance battle royal because for some of these superstars, it's actually their first time here. For example, Damien is now making his Monday Night Raw debut in this battle royal, and it's a huge opportunity for him. He was once part of Dynamite NXT, while Dynamite is on the SmackDown brand. Damien hopes to carve his own path here on the Red brand. And what better way to do that than his first match to win a battle royal and go in to Unforgiven this Sunday and fight for the NXT North American Championship. That could be huge for Damien Kim. A breakout moment indeed. As for Zai Quinn, it is time to right the wrong that happened to him a few weeks back.
And from Brisbane, Australia, weighing in at 246 pounds.
Now the last chance actually applies to Zai Quinn, because a couple weeks ago he lost his qualifying match against Dominic Mysterio. And again, guys, still to come tonight, your double main event featuring the women's tag team champions Bianca Belair and Carmella and Toxic Attraction, as all four of these women will be in singles action. Carmella taking on Gigi Dolin, and immediately after that, Bianca Belair taking on Jacy, Jayne. But right here, right now, it's the Battle Royal, and Zai Quinn is ready to hopefully get that last spot in the ladder match. And as for Ashante Adonis, this is a huge opportunity to break out as a single superstar. Again, before previously with Hit Row, he has a huge opportunity here tonight.
And from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 209 pounds, Ashante Adonis.
Both himself and B-Fab are trying to carve their own singles career. As you saw this past week on WWE Main Event, B-Fab had her first singles match, although it wasn't that successful since, due to the bad luck of the draw, she had to fight the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. Nonetheless, Ashante Adonis has a huge opportunity to break out here. Bring that spot to him, and he go to Unforgiven for the vacated NXT North American Championship ladder match, which already has Dominic Mysterio, Odyssey Jones, LA Knight, and Nathan Frazier. Who will have that last spot? All these men are great contenders for it. And I think this, I mean, you can't even call him a dark horse. This is probably the odds-on favorite simply because of his size. The Nigerian giant, Omos.
And from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 400 pounds, the Nigerian giant, Omos.
I mean, for Omos, a battle royal probably suits him the best, and it's gonna be hard to take him over the ring. They're probably gonna need a lot more people, probably more than one, to try to get the Nigerian giant out the ring. Omos came to the scene here on Monday Night Raw confronting Seth Rollins. Albeit in a losing effort, though, he had a strong showing. Just a huge opportunity for Omos to get straight into a title picture, NXT North American title picture here on Monday Night Raw. Again, the North American Championship is an exclusive title that'll be defended right here on Raw, just like on SmackDown. The NXT Women's Tag Team Championships are exclusive to that brand, to the fact that Raw already has the Women's Tag Team titles. But just look at the size of Omos. However, there might be some people that be able to equal his strength. Someone like,
and from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 255 pounds,
someone,
Von Wagner.
God damn ring announcer, I was gonna say Von Wagner, but someone like Von Wagner, who, I mean, I would say is almost in the same height bracket. Omos beat him by a couple inches, but Von Wagner, again, for him, this is his last chance, because 2 weeks ago on Main Event, he had the opportunity to qualify, but he lost to Odyssey Jones. So Von Wagner, this is definitely an opportunity to rewrite that wrong as well. Just like Zai Quinn, again, every man here has a reason to win this match, whether it's for revenge of them losing, for their first time being on Monday Night Raw, or first time doing it alone in singles action. All of these men have the opportunity to break out here on the Red brand and go to this Sunday's Unforgiven pay-per-view, or premium live event, as we are now supposed to call it. It is definitely premium live event. The intensity of Von Wagner. He could be the guy to do it. As Reggie makes his way to the ring, we'll be right back with this Battle Royal. Welcome back, guys, to Monday Night Raw. It is the last chance battle royal. As you see, Damien Kemp already been eliminated off during the commercial. JD McDonough was also eliminated as well as Reggie. So we're down to the final 5. Von Wagner, Xia Quinn, Cedric Alexander, Omos, and Ashante the Adonis. See right now, Von Wagner and Xia Quinn are both going at it. 2 gladiators, 2 giants, equal to Omos perhaps. They might be the odds-on favorite side, Omos. As for Ashante said, they better, kind of work together. They won't even have a fighting chance against these 3 titans in this battle royal. They should work together into the very end. Not try to fight each other. Cedric Alexander. He's been on top once before. And now Cedric going after Ashante. I guess he doesn't care about, teamwork. Oh, wait. Von Wagner got eliminated. Did you see that big elbow by Omos? I think he actually unintentionally just helped Cedric out. As Ashante tries to break free, but no, Cedric Alexander able to eliminate Ashante. Thanks to the help of Omos. Cedric Alexander was able to eliminate Ashante, and you see Von Wagner. We're down to the final 3. Omos, Cedric, and Xia Quinn. Oh, wait, and Cedric Alexander looks to get out, and he does. Down to the final 2. What a bulldog by Xia Quinn. This could be his breakout moment. I mean, if anyone in this match could probably eliminate the Nigerian Giant, it could definitely be someone like Xia Quinn. Like, he has the strength right now. Oh, no, but Omos got out of it. Which one of these 2 men will join Dominic Mysterio, Odyssey Jones, Nathan Frazier, and LA Knight this Sunday in that ladder match for the vacated NXT North American Championship? Who will it be? Xia Quinn breaking out of that bear hug by the Nigerian Giant. Now, okay, Xia Quinn. Zaz Omos with the ropes. Oh, wait, he's looking again, trying to get the big man out. Could he do it? Could he do it? Will he do it? Can he do it? Can he get the big man out? And no. Omos breaks free. Oh, man, what a goddamn right hand by the Nigerian Giant, Omos. But then Xia Quinn, he's going to use his strength now. He can try the other side. The other one side of the ring didn't do it. He's going to try the other one. He can't blame for trying. Omos. Can he get him out? Although his hand is in between that rope, maybe that might actually save him. He's not using that for support. You just cannot get the big man out. All right, this is a battle royal, but these 2 are having a match right now. But oh wait, Omos is kind of dazed. This could be Xia Quinn's opportunity. Oh, what a running European uppercut. Quinn, I would not celebrate that quickly. You still got a lot of work to do, my friend. Take out someone like Omos. Once again, oh, he went to the well too many times. Omos saw that European uppercut coming. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's trying to go for a clothesline, but Xia Quinn breaks out of it. Back and forth between these 2 giants for the 2nd time. A bear hug. Probably he's trying to break Xia Quinn in half. I mean, if you break him in half, can he actually get eliminated? I guess with 2 parts of the body. Sure, I guess. Will that count, though? And Xia Quinn, for the 2nd time, gets out of the bear hug. Omos has no intention trying to get thrown over. He'll do so. Oh, wait. To Xia Quinn. At least I thought. Oh, European uppercut again for the second time. That one did it. And now Quinn. Oh, wait. Trying to get out. Omos. Still come tonight, guys. Tommaso Ciampa has a message to warn the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes ahead of their championship match this Sunday at Unforgiven. Giant Quinn looking for a sleeper to Omos. I mean, Omos been doing bear hug this whole time. The sleeper might do it though. Or will it? Omos breaks free. Omos now. Oh man, what a punch. Omos now quickly trying to get Quinn out, and he does! Omos did it! Omos is going to Unforgiven this Sunday as the final superstar.
Here is your winner, the Nigerian Giant, Omos!
The final superstar in that NXT North American Championship ladder match. I mean, Omos with a ladder, that is going to be very dangerous. Whoa, wait a minute. That's Dominic Mysterio's music, and there he is right there. I guess looking at the field right now, as you realize he has to deal with Omos. I guess he's not the only one invited to this party. Here comes the big man, Odyssey Jones. Looking at also, he has to deal with Omos. And here comes probably the unknown of this match, Nathan Frazier. Someone with his speed and a ladder, that could do quite the work in this match. And again, Nathan Frazier, Odyssey Jones, Omos right there again, and Dominic. What's gonna happen? Oh, we can't forget about this man, the megastar, L.A. Knight. The field is set. Omos, L.A. Knight, as he stares down Omos, he is not afraid of the Nigerian Giant because he wants that North American title. So does Dominic Mysterio. Everyone who will be walking out as the brand new NXT North American Champion this Sunday at Unforgiven. Well, guys, still to come tonight, it is your double main event of the evening as the Women's Tag Team Champions taking on Tosca Traction in singles action as Carmella takes on Gigi Dolin. And then right after that, it'll be Bianca Belair taking on Jacy Jayne tonight on Monday Night Raw. The entire landscape of Monday Night Raw could very well change this Sunday at Unforgiven. But right now, here comes a man who's just been trying week after week to just go back into his winning ways. Damien Priest.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damien Priest.
Ever since coming to Monday Night Raw, when everyone was under the same brand like SmackDown and NXT, Damien Priest has been trying to find himself here on Raw, just to really no avail. Loss after loss, and even after SmackDown became its own brand. Without the SmackDown superstars, even Damien Priest is still yet to really find himself here on Monday Night Raw. Back-to-back losses to Sheamus. He's just been trying to find himself week after week. However, last week on Main Event, something interesting did happen. Tommaso Ciampa, yes, of all people, approached him talking about something. Now, the reason why I bring up Tommaso Ciampa because Tommaso Ciampa was Damien Priest's very first opponent on the main roster. And because of Damien Priest's loss, that Tommaso Ciampa has been undefeated ever since here on Monday Night Raw. And here's someone who might be starting his own winning streak after making his main roster debut last week on Main Event. Ilja Dragunov is now here on Monday Night Raw, making his Monday Night Raw debut. Can the Mad Dragon do it again here on the Red brand? We shall find out right now.
And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilja Dragunov.
This past week on Main Event, Bobby Lashley had his first ever Almighty Open Challenge. And who was the one that answered? None other than the Mad Dragon, Ilja Dragunov, a former NXT UK champion, as well as a former NXT champion. Ilja Dragunov is probably going to be doing a lot of damage on the Red brand. So anyone who has to fight him, try to stay out of his way as much as you can. As for Damian Priest, though, he might try to go right through Dragunov just to, again, pick up a win here on Monday Night Raw, because that man is struggling. But Dragunov does not care about any of that. Still to come tonight is still your double main event. The Women's Tag Team Champions and Toxic Attraction. Back-to-back matches. When the Carmella and Gigi Dolin match ends, immediately after that will be Bianca Belair taking on Jacy Jayne. That is tonight in your main event, as is the final Raw before Unforgiven. It's the first time ever match here. Damian Priest taking on Ilja Dragunov. I mean, for Priest, it's going to be an opportunity to stop the momentum of Dragunov before it really even starts. He did beat Bobby Lashley in that huge match on Main Event last week. But can he stop Dragunov, his momentum? Priest is just trying to find a win here on Monday Night Raw. Now Dragunov, oh my God, that slap straight to the face of the Archer of Infamy. The strength of Dragunov is unreal. Picking up someone the size of Damien, twice his size, without little issue. Keep in mind, Dragunov weighs about the same size as a cruiserweight, but he's there to pick up someone like Damian Priest like that. That is who Damian Priest is dealing with right now. Let's keep that in mind. Dragunov, huge German suplex by the Mad Dragon. Damian Priest definitely has his work cut out for him here tonight. Look at those elbows, my Lord. I saw Damian Priest almost spit out blood with those elbows. Oh, there we go. Side drop kick by Priest. Dragunov to come back here. Running splash by the Mad Dragon. Now what is Dragunov trying to do here? He sees that Priest was kind of in his way. The big man was in his way. Trying to get the other side of the corner of him. And now Dragunov of his Uranagi. Nice pin combination. 1, 2, and Priest kicks out at the count of 2. It's almost about to be the end for Priest here. Another L to his belt. Hopefully Damian Priest doesn't hear me say that out loud. He might get me. Dragunov. Oh, look like he's going for his swinging Larry Owen. Damian Priest out of nowhere came back. Looked like he was waiting for Dragunov to do that. I mean, that's the side of Damian Priest we need here on Monday Night Raw. Get a win here for himself. That was huge clothesline. Knocked the lights out of Dragunov. With that now, Priest is in control. Trying to choke out Dragunov. Damian Priest now just trying to, just walking his way around. He's limping a little. Dragunov beat the hell out of him right in the beginning of this match. Kind of fried though, but Damian Priest is back in. And a limp, that could be a problem. Dragunov notices that, and he does, targeting the leg of the Archer of Infamy. And the slogan for Damian Priest is that he wants to live forever in infamy. But he might not with that torpedo Moscow. 1, 2, and Damian Priest kicks Ow. I will say, unlike the other times we've seen Damien Priest, he has a little bit more fight edge to him. I wonder what Tommaso Ciampa said to him. Yeah, we really don't know what he said to him this past week on Main Event. Must have something lit a fire into him. Oh, what a running clothesline. Flying clothesline. A flying running clothesline, I guess you could say. And a lariat. Knocking the hell out of Damien Priest. Now, Dragunov calling for it. Torpedo Moscow. For the second time. 1, 2, and somehow, some way, Damien Priest kicks out of Torpedo Moscow. Dragunov can't believe it. Okay, Damien Priest quickly coming back here now. Oh wait, Priest. But he's trying to go for a Razor's Edge and it connects. That could be it right here. 1, 2, and Dragunov kicks out. That was probably the best he could do. One of his best moves in his arsenal. And now Priest is trying to go submission of sorts to Dragunov just to try to tame him. Oh, Dragunov now. Back up. What a power bomb. A running power bomb, running with someone the size of Priest. It's just completely unnatural standing sit time by Dragunov. He is feeling it from the crowd. Nice suplex there by Dragunov. He is just following Priest wherever he goes. He's like a hound. Hound of Fury. That is Dragunov last second. Damien Priest saw an opportunity, took a nope, side kick by Dragunov. Count of 3 right now. And at the count of 4 by the ref. Dragunov try to get Damien back in. Or Dragunov does not care. My God. Damien Priest's back is going to be hurting quite a while. Probably over a month after that. Count of 6 Priest. I don't know how the hell. Something just, I guess the powerbomb to the LED board woke him up a little. Going after Dragunov. All right, now. Covered by Priest. 1, 2, and a kick out by the Bad Dragon. Once again. And again, speaking of Ciampa this whole time, coming up next, you will hear what Ciampa's message is to the WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Damien Priest looking for the South of Heaven. Cover. 1, 2, and Dragunov kicks out in the South of Heaven. Damien Priest can't believe it. And now Dragunov reverses. Oh man, what a slap. Chop. Lariat. Dragunov so crazy, he's making me misremember my moves. Dragunov going for it. 3rd time's a charm. Perhaps. Torpedo Moscow. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Dragunov picks up a win in his Monday Night Raw debut. Although I will say this time for Priest, he brought the fight to Dragunov. He kind of had to. For the fury that is the Mad Dragon. So 3 Torpedo Moscows to take him out. But the 3rd one is usually the charm for Dragunov. For the 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Ilja Dragunov.
And once again, the sympathy plays for the Mad Dragon. Congratulations.
So, another loss. As I told you before, Damien, we can change the entire landscape of Raw. The choice is up to you.
Change the entire landscape of Raw? What the hell is Tommaso Ciampa talking about? Well, I can't really worry about that at the moment because we're about to probably might hear it. He might tell us. I doubt it though, because his focus, as far as we know, is one thing: the WWE Championship. This Sunday at Unforgiven. This is probably the biggest match in Tommaso Ciampa's career, but he definitely sure as hell earned it because he is the only undefeated man on this roster, and it culminates this Sunday at Unforgiven where Ciampa goes for the richest prize against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes' first title defense. My man, what a title defense is going to be.
You may cheer, you may boo, but none of it matters. Last week, I proved every one of you wrong. Rollins, your golden boy, couldn't withstand the Blackheart. Now, I stand here, the #1 contender. Unforgiven is Sunday, and Cody Rhodes, it's time to wake up from your American dream. I'm not here for fairy tales or fan affection. I'm not your buddy. I'm not here to play nice. I'm here to conquer, to claim what's rightfully mine. Titles, gold, and maybe, just maybe, a little chaos along the way. So, Cody, you want to talk legacy? Want to talk championships? This Sunday, your precious reign ends. I'll tear your American dream to shreds, brick by brick. You haven't faced intensity like mine. Haven't seen the hunger that burns in my eyes. No one can match this, Cody. No one!
Well, I guess Cody Rhodes did not really heed the warning from Tommaso Ciampa, because here comes the WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I guess Cody Rhodes is not afraid of Tommaso Ciampa at all. I mean, why would he? He beat, arguably, the biggest person he could beat to win the title he has right here, Roman Reigns. And we have not seen Roman Reigns since SummerSlam. It's like Cody Rhodes officially runs Monday Night Raw now, and he is not backing down to someone like the Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa. However, again, this is going to be probably the biggest test Cody Rhodes ever has to face, because Tommaso Ciampa, unlike Cody Rhodes' previous opponent, is completely undefeated. He has not lost since coming to Monday Night Raw, ever since we came back from the hiatus.
Tommaso Ciampa, I won't deny your skills. You've earned your spot at Unforgiven, but trust me, I've seen your type before, and you, my friend, are just another one to conquer. But here's the truth you choose to ignore, Blackheart. Titles and gold might be your endgame, but for me, they're mere chapters in a larger story. But where you see just titles and championships, I see something bigger. I see a responsibility, a legacy to uphold. I see the faces of every kid who dares to dream and who believes in the power of good. And that's what I'll be fighting for Sunday. Not just for myself, but for every single one of these fans. I wear this championship, not just for myself, but for every dreamer, every underdog who dares to stand against the odds. That's the power you fail to grasp. So bring your intensity, Ciampa. I welcome it. But remember, true strength isn't just about rage. It's about heart, about purpose. And at Unforgiven, mine will shine brighter than your darkest shadows.
Fine words, Cody Rhodes. But words won't save you. Sunday, your name joins the list. I am undefeated. You will just be another notch on the Blackheart's belt. Get ready, Cody, because your American dream is about to become my American nightmare as I will walk out this Sunday, the undefeated WWE Champion.
Tommaso Ciampa, mark my words. This Sunday at Unforgiven, my WWE Championship reign will not end by your hands.
Something has to give here. Who will be walking out the WWE Champion this Sunday at Unforgiven? Will it be the WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, Or will it be the undefeated Blackheart of Monday Night Raw, Tommaso Ciampa? Well, guys, still to come tonight, it is your double main event. The Women's Tag Team Champions and Toxic Attraction will do battle this Sunday, but tonight is singles action, as Carmella will be taking on Gigi Dolin, and immediately right after that, it will be Bianca Belair taking on Jacy Jayne tonight on Monday Night Raw. I mean, what a confrontation between Tommaso Ciampa and the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. As we switch gears now, here's a superstar who has punched his ticket this Sunday to Unforgiven. I remember earlier, Legado Fantasma was saying that they plan on having all the gold of Monday Night Raw. Well, this Sunday, that might be thrown into a completely different situation because Ricochet could stop all of that if he beat Santos Escobar for the United States title. Last week, the miracle happened. He beat both Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilder in a handicap match. He earned the opportunity to face Santos Escobar, the leader of Legado del Fantasma, for the United States Championship. It is going to be a match. It's going to be absolutely insane. I mean, Ricochet has been on a roll here on Monday Night Raw. The one and only. He's been climbing the ranks here, and he has a huge opportunity to win the big one, the United States title, this Sunday.
You felt that energy last week, right? 2 against 1, Legado del Fantasma trying to bury me, but they underestimated the one and only. This Sunday at Unforgiven, I'm facing Santos Escobar for the United States Championship, and everyone knows the time is now.
Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? We have not seen Sami Zayn since SummerSlam, but I guess he's back. And it's actually quite interesting I say SummerSlam, because at SummerSlam, it was a fatal 4-way United States Championship elimination match, which Sami Zayn was a part of, against Santos, John Cena, the returning John Cena, and AJ Styles. I do wonder though, what is Sami Zayn doing out here?
Whoa. Let's pump the brakes, Ricochet. You did well last week, I'll give you that. But before you start engraving your name on that shiny gold, remember something. I've crossed paths with Santos Escobar before. And even though I did have a chance at SummerSlam, it was never a one-on-one match. So, yeah, I'm happy for you, Ricochet, truly. But seeing that championship dangling within reach, it stirs something in me. So, here's my proposition. Right here, right now, let's settle this once and for all. One-on-one, mano a mano. You win, you fly to Unforgiven. But if I walk out of this ring victorious, that golden opportunity becomes mine. Deal?
Sami Zayn, always the strategist, huh? You know what? I respect that. If I want to be the US champion, I got to prove myself against the best, and there's no denying you're one of the best in this business. So bring it on. Let's see who truly deserves to face the United States champion.
Well, I was not expecting this. I guess we're about to get this match right here, right now. Coming up next, guys, be Ricochet versus Sami Zayn for Ricochet's United States Championship opportunity this Sunday at Unforgiven.
Well, folks, Raw just keeps getting hotter, and the Sunday's Unforgiven is going to be no different. We got new Raw Tag Team Champions, the OC's own Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. But, as the saying goes, the higher you climb, the harder the fall. And Gallows and Anderson, they're about to find out just how many hungry teams are lurking in the Raw Tag Team division. So I decided to throw a little curveball their way. This week on WWE Main Event, we're going to have a first ever tag team Turmoil. You heard that right. Every single tag team on the Raw roster, they're eligible for this chaotic match. And the prize, the ultimate opportunity, the right to challenge Gallows and Anderson for their Raw Tag Team titles.
this Sunday at Unforgiven. So tune in to WWE Main Event this week, folks, because you won't want to miss a single second of this tag team turmoil. It's going to be a wild ride. And one thing's for sure. By the end of it, we'll have two teams who are ready to throw down for the gold at Unforgiven.
Welcome everyone back to Monday Night Raw, and you just heard from the Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff a huge announcement for this week on Main Event, making it must-watch again. This week will be the first ever Tag Team Turmoil, and the winner of that Tag Team Turmoil will go on this Sunday at Unforgiven to face the Raw Tag Team Champions, the OCs, Gallus Anderson. I'm about to say the Usos. Those are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. So that should be one hell of a night for WWE Main Event. And speaking of championships, I mean, Ricochet, I don't know whether it's bravery or just being stupid. Can't really tell the difference sometimes when it comes down to it. Ricochet decided to put up his #1 contender spot for United States title against Sami Zayn. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out by Sami Zayn. I mean, Ricochet is a warrior. He's a fighter. He's willing to prove that he got to take the United States champion, so much so that he's willing to put up against Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn requested this because he felt as though he never really got his one-on-one shot against the United States title. So we'll see, will this be Ricochet's undoing? And a sit-down powerbomb by Sami Zayn. I mean, at this moment, I might say Ricochet might have made a mistake because Sami Zayn ain't just some regular superstar. He's a former NXT champion. One of the top superstars here on Monday Night Raw. Count of 5 right now by the ref. But Sami Zayn decided he does not want to win that way. Or probably knows Ricochet was going to get up before the 5 count. But that resets the count. Damn. Slamming his head on the floor of this ring, of this arena. Oh my God. And this, speaking of slamming your head against something, now he just slammed Ricochet's head on that LED post. Count of 5. I don't think Ricochet's getting up now. After getting slammed on the LED board, Sami Zayn might have it. If Ricochet gets down now, he loses his United States Championship opportunity. This Sunday, we're so close. Count of 8. Ricochet make it back in, and he does. Ricochet makes it back in at the last second. Now it's Ricochet back in control again. I mean, I get why Ricochet wants to do it. He doesn't want to back down from any challenge, especially getting so close to Unforgiven. But I don't think it was personally wise to face someone like Sami Zayn, the experienced veteran here on Monday Night Raw. Oh wait, Ricochet! The strength of this man is incredible. Grabs Sami in midair for that German suplex. That was absolutely amazing. And this is where Ricochet is at its best. High flying is the reason why he's the one and only. And the fact he's able to stand up right after that is incredible. Standing shooting star press by the one and only Ricochet. I mean, again, Santos says Legado del Fantasma's goal to have all the gold, but Ricochet might be the one to stop all of that come this Sunday. I mean, as for Legado del Fantasma, I am 100% sure they'll be part of that tag team turmoil this week. They get the opportunity to fight the OC. Now Ricochet. There it is, shooting star press from the top rope. 1, 2, and a kick out by Sami Zayn. It's standing right up from that as well. Sami Zayn's not giving up here. This is his one chance to finally get a one-on-one match for the United States title. Like, he's trying to go for something there, but Sami Zayn reversed it. A nice quick DDT. Sami Zayn, I wouldn't be gloating too far right now. The match is not over. Still to come, guys, in your double main event on the final Raw for Unforgiven. The Women's Tag Team Champions, Carmella and Bianca Belair, will be taking on Toxic Attraction singles action later on tonight. Right now, Sami Zayn, flying crossbody, going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Ricochet. That could have been 3 right there. Ricochet's dream of being United States champion would have been over right there. I mean, both men won it. The question, who wants it more? Now Sami Zayn. He's not really known for high flying, but when he has to, he can do it. Suicide dive by the underdog from the underground. And oh, see, that would have definitely hurt Ricochet, but that kick would have landed right next to that announce table. Oh, both men are dodging. They already know each other for the short time they've been in this match. A half and half there by Sami Zayn. And there we go, Hurricane Rana. Ricochet is back on his feet. There it is, the kick straight side ahead on that announce table. Count of 5. To wear the count. Count of 6 right now by the ref. So Ricochet does not care. Oh, wait. Oh! Ricochet's leg just hit that steel chair. I don't think the referee's going to count that as a disqualification. But Sami Zayn's going to take advantage of that right now. This could be Sami Zayn's opportunity. Right now. German. Ricochet's leg landed hard on that chair on the outside, but since that wasn't intentional, I don't think referee's going to count that as disqualification. And now Ricochet reversed. Ricochet, 640 out of nowhere. That has to be it. 1, 2, and somehow, someway, Sami Zayn kicks out. Sami Zayn will not give up. The crowd is on their feet, sold out here in New Orleans for the final Raw before Unforgiven once again. Ricochet landing right on his feet. Oh man, what a kick. Ricochet's pulling out all the stops right now on Sami Zayn. Now throwing him on that announce table. And now using it once again. Completely legal in this instance. Count of 5. Ricochet. Up top. Shooting star press. Wait a minute. He didn't go for a cover. I guess a statement to not only Sami Zayn, but to Santos Escobar. 640. Again. 1, 2, 3. Ricochet is still going to Unforgiven. What a match. That statement, that second 640 was sent straight to Santos Escobar.
Here is your winner, Ricochet!
I mean, what a fight. You got to give it to Sami Zayn as well, but Ricochet still keeping his #1 contendership for this Sunday at Unforgiven. Congratulations to the one and only. I mean, Santos Escobar, again, you're fighting a determined Ricochet, and show respect right here between these two superstars. Sami Zayn gave it his all. By the end, Ricochet was victorious in this match. I mean, you got to give it to Sami. He tried. There'll be other opportunities in the future, Sami Zayn, but for right now, this moment belongs to Ricochet, but the crowd is all for Sami Zayn. One of the fan favorites here on Monday Night Raw. Gave it his all, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. And congratulations to Ricochet. And is that Scarlett? What is she doing here? Well, guys, still to come tonight, it is your double main event for the Final Raw Unforgiven. The Women's Tag Team Champions, Carmella and Bianca Belair, has been waiting forever to finally get their hands on toxic attraction. They'll be doing that in singles action. Carmella will be taking on Gigi Dolin, and immediately after that will be Bianca Belair taking on Jacy Jayne tonight on Monday Night Raw. So I wasn't the only one who saw Scarlett in the crowd right after Ricochet versus Sami Zayn match, right? I just want to make sure. But regardless, we're just moving things forward here on the Final Raw before Unforgiven. The Celtic Warrior is back. The last time we seen Sheamus was at SummerSlam during the kickoff show in his no-holds-barred match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Brawling Brutes from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
As I said, the last time we seen Sheamus during SummerSlam kickoff show, unfortunately in a losing effort against Bobby Lashley in that no-holds-barred match. But things could be on the up for the Brawling Brutes, because this week they'll be part of that tag team Turmoil, one main event to determine the new #1 contenders for the Raw Tag Team titles this Sunday at Unforgiven. Now here comes a man who I have a lot of questions for him. By the looks of that Titantron, it seems like what's old is new. The Lone Wolf is back. Baron Corbin, no more Happy Corbin. The Lone Wolf is back. You know how I know he's back? He has that badass music. That's the one thing you gotta get Baron Corbin for. Whether you love him or hate him, he has some good behind music.
And his opponent from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Happy Corbin!
Baron Corbin re-emerged this last week on Monday Night Raw after the #1 contenders match between Tommaso Ciampa and Seth Rollins. He decided for no reason at all, I'm pretty sure he has reason, to attack Seth Rollins to reveal that the Lone Wolf is back. And I guess his first test here is against the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. This is going to be a all-out fight. You know the Baron Corbin of old. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. Former United States champion. This Baron Corbin, arguably probably the best version of Corbin. And here we go, guys. One-on-one action. You see Corbin right from the jump. Sheamus was trying to run straight to Corbin. He caught him in that midair choke slam. My God. The strength of Corbin, able to pick up a big man like, both people are big, but you have to have an extra bit of strength to pick up someone like Sheamus. Someone who's equal to your side. That's exactly what Corbin just did here at the beginning of this matchup. He's not wasting any time. I mean, I think the reason why Corbin is back to his old way, because I think his previous iteration of him kind of peaked in that clown match at SummerSlam, which Braun Strowman won, which made Happy Corbin dress up as a clown. He did allude to it during the SummerSlam show. Maybe it's time to go back to how things were. And look, that's exactly what Corbin is doing right now. Count of 3 by the ref. Now Corbin. I mean, it's a little too early to gloat, but I mean, this is something I've not seen in Corbin in years. It's about probably more than 5 years if we've seen this version of Corbin. And, oh, that leg sweep. Sheamus trying to come back here, but again, this Corbin is vicious and arguably more dangerous than before. I'm sorry, he took out Seth Rollins last week. For reasons unknown, I have no idea why. I guess that was his first target to show that again. The badass lone wolf is back. Now Corbin, a bear hug, trying to choke the life out of Celtic Warrior Sheamus, as I said. His buddies, the Brawling Brutes, will be a part of that tag team Turmoil this week on main event determined #1 contenders for the Raw Tag Team title, swinging neck breaker by Sheamus. Just like that, he's back into the matchup. Now this match between Baron Corbin and Sheamus will continue. Welcome everyone back to the final Raw before Unforgiven. Sheamus and Baron Corbin, that's right, Baron Corbin, are literally slugging out here in this matchup. As Corbin now tries to regroup. Sheamus throwing him right back into the ring and a DDT. Why the Celtic Warrior just trying to keep Corbin down. Now, Irish Curse backbreaker for a second time. Can he do it? 3 times a charm. Trying to break the back of Corbin. Kind of might have worked. Did it? I would say it did. Now throwing Corbin halfway across the ring. Here for Sheamus to build back momentum he lost at the SummerSlam kickoff show in that no-holds-barred match against Bobby Lashley. And now deadlifting Corbin for that power bomb. Corbin, okay. He's not that agile. What I remember, at least. Now, oh man. Now there's clothesline to the back of the head. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Sheamus. Corbin's getting a little frustrated here. Deep 6. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Sheamus. Like Corbin, it's going to go for the end of the day, but Sheamus got out of it. The last moment. Oh, spinning elbow by the lone wolf. And what a power bomb. Picking up Sheamus just like that. And now Corbin throwing Sheamus halfway across the ring. It's not looking good for the Celtic Warrior, as Corbin is just staying on Sheamus. Probably the ideal thing to do for someone like the Celtic Warrior. Deadlifting him again into a power bomb. Covered by Corbin. 1, 2, and a kick out by Sheamus. He barely got his arm up for that one. Corbin can't believe it, but I'm going to try to remain focused here. Sheamus spine buster. Still to come, guys. Up next, it is your double main event of this evening for the final Raw before Unforgiven. A little Unforgiven preview, perhaps, between the Women's Tag Team Champions and Toxic Attraction. Carmella takes on Gigi Dolin, and Bianca Belair takes on Jacy Jayne. Now, Sheamus, oh, running knee. Quite rare you see something like that. Irish Curse backbreaker to a bro kick. That could be it. 1, 2, and Corbin kicks out Sheamus can't believe it. I definitely can't believe it. I thought that combination would do it. Looked like Sheamus trying to go for white noise. But Corbin gets out of it. STO. Still holding Sheamus. Now a little deep 6. And now immediately following up with the end of days. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Corbin is victorious. What a statement by the lone wolf. I mean, Sheamus, he brought the fight to him. You saw he was trying to go for that white noise at the end. But in the end, Corbin, end of days usually signifies the end of the match.
Here is your winner, Happy Corbin!
Baron Corbin with a big victory here. With the return of the lone wolf. I mean, the Raw locker room better look out, because we have not seen this version of Corbin, the best version of Corbin, in years. But it looked like he is back here on Monday Night Raw. Big victory there for Baron Corbin in this matchup. Wait, what? It's Seth Rollins. I guess he did not take too kindly from that attack of Corbin last week. And Seth Rollins is here and he is laying waste to Corbin. Kick to the gut. And now throwing Corbin right to the outside. Seth Rollins is fuming.
Corbin, do you think you can just attack me last week and I will just let it go? You have no idea who you are dealing with. I was going to focus on getting the WWE Championship, but I guess I will deal with you first. No matter which version of Corbin you are, I am still going to drive your head into the mat. I will see you this Sunday at Unforgiven.
Well, Seth Rollins has just thrown down the challenge to Corbin, and Corbin is not backing down. It looked like we will see the fight between Seth Rollins and Baron Corbin this Sunday at Unforgiven. Well, guys, coming up next to cap off the final Raw before Unforgiven, a little preview between the women's tag team champions and Toxic Attraction. Carmella will face Gigi, Dolin, and then immediately after that, Bianca Belair take on Jacy, Jayne, and that is next on Monday Night Raw. The landscape of the Red brand can change completely at the Raw Premium Live event this Sunday, Unforgiven. And breaking news per Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff, the match is official. Seth Rollins gets to get his hands on the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin this Sunday at Unforgiven. Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin. And also this Sunday Unforgiven, it was announced tonight that Liv Morgan will be taking on the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky, in an Extreme Rules match. Man, Io Sky should be making a lot of enemies this past month, and Liv Morgan is probably not one you want to have. Also at Unforgiven this Sunday, we'll crown a brand new NXT North American champion in a ladder match. Which one of these 5 superstars will grab the gold? We'll find out this Sunday. Also this Sunday at Unforgiven, the Raw Tag Team titles will be on the line. However, this week at Main Event, we'll find out in a Tag Team Turmoil who will be facing the OC's Gallows and Anderson this Sunday at Unforgiven. And at Unforgiven this Sunday, the Women's Tag Team Championships will be on the line for the very first time. Bianca Belair and Carmella will defend their titles against a team that took them out for over a month, Toxic Attraction, this Sunday. Also this Sunday, Unforgiven, Ricochet proved that he has a shot at the United States title by beating Sami Zayn tonight, and he'll be facing Legado, Fantasma, Santos Escobar this Sunday at Unforgiven. And also at Unforgiven, the match has been made official. Becky Lynch will defend her Raw Women's Championship against the dangerous nightmare herself, Rhea Ripley. And then at Unforgiven, something has to give. The WWE Championship is on the line as the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes defends against the undefeated Blackheart of Monday Night Raw, Tommaso Ciampa. Man, what a night Unforgiven is going to be. But right now, we're about to get a little preview of Unforgiven right here in your double main event. Because For the first time since arriving on the Red brand, Toxic Attraction will be making their Monday Night Raw debut. Although they've had tag team matches on main event, this will be the first time they'll be fighting in action here on the Red brand. Gigi, Dolin, and Jacy Jayne arrived on the scene at the Great American Bash, and ever since have been kind of one of the most talked about women in the Raw Tag Team division and in the Raw Women's division in general. And this Sunday, Unforgiven, the spotlight could be all on them, as they could be walking out as the brand new Women's Tag Team Champions as they face Bianca Belair and Carmella at Unforgiven this Sunday. And the thing about Bianca Belair and Carmella, those have been their target since day one, since arriving here at the Great American Bash. So much so that they took them out for almost an entire month. But will they pay for their crimes this Sunday? We shall find out. But right now, it's all about singles action, as Gigi Dolin will be starting things off for her team here. And she'll be facing the woman that is coming out right now. One half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, the Princess of Staten Island herself, Carmella. Again, with Carmella and Bianca Belair, their story is that they really didn't even like each other at all. They beat the hell out of each other at Backlash when it's for the vacated Raw Women's Championship. They were forced together as a team for the Great American Bash tournament for the vacated women's tag team titles, and somehow they made it work. So much so that they won the titles at Great American Bash. However, their celebration was cut short with them being attacked during the Raw season premiere, which turns out to be Toxic Attraction. It wasn't until 2 weeks ago that they re-emerged from their injury as a united front to confront Toxic Attraction. It all comes down this Sunday when they defend their titles for their very first time against that team. Again, I said, as for Carmella, she will be taking on Gigi Dolin in the first of these two double main event matches. And then right after that, it will be Jacy Jayne of Toxic Attraction taking on this woman, the EST of Monday Night Raw, the second half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair. I mean, again, it's been quite a roller coaster ride for Bianca Belair on Raw. It was her first debut. She beat Bayley, again teaming up with Carmella. Again, a future women's champion for sure, but for right now, she's going to make sure herself and Carmella are ready for this Sunday at Unforgiven when they defend the Women's Tag Team Championships for the first time. I mean, last week they showed that they can be a united front. They beat it two teams at the same time against Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville, as well as Alba Fire and Isla Dawn in that triple threat tag team match. So here we go, guys. The first of two main events here. Carmella, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champion, takes on Toxic Attraction, Gigi Dolin. Carmella has been waiting for this for over a month to finally get their hands on Toxic Attraction, the team that took them out for an entire month of action, missing SummerSlam because of these two women. They're the reason why Women's Tag Team title had been defended this whole time. As I said, right after this, it will be Jacy Jayne taking on Bianca Belair. As soon as this match is over, right now it's Gigi Dolin focusing on the arm of Carmella. And what an eventful Raw before Unforgiven. The women's division will have 3 matches this Sunday, Unforgiven. The Raw Women's title, first time ever between Becky Lynch, covered by Gigi Dolin. 1 and a kick out, only with a count of 1 by Carmella. The Raw Women's Championship with Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley for the first time ever. Io Sky and Liv Morgan is going to be going to the Extreme and Extreme Rules match. And again, the women's tag team titles with Carmella and Bianca Belair taking on Toxic Attraction. Also been announced, Seth Rollins taking on Baron Corbin with the lone wolf is back. Stand-up drop kick by Carmella. Carmella working on the leg of Gigi Dolin. Again, this marks the first time that Toxic Attraction are fighting here on Monday Night Raw in singles action. So this will be the first time I really see Gigi Dolin and Jayne here on Monday Night Raw fighting in the ring. They're fighting previously on main event. Now it's Gigi. And she is definitely an established star all around the independent scene. But on a stage like this, someone like Carmella, who's been here for almost a decade, from NXT to SmackDown to Raw, worked for this moment to get that women's tag team title. She's not going to let someone like Toxic Attraction take it away from her. And now a back suplex by Gigi Dolin. Okay, Gigi's up top. And I know Gigi's kind of the crazy one of Toxic Attraction. Jacy Jayne's usually the cool-headed one. Oh my God. I mean, she got most of it. She got most of it with Carmella, but I think she kind of injured herself in the process. At the end of the day, she was able to take Carmella down. Count of 4 right now by the ref, but I don't think Gigi Dolin cares. She wants to inflict as much damage she can to her opponent for this Sunday in their tag team match for the titles. Count of 6 right now, but Carmella is back in right before the count of 7. That's Gigi. That elbow. Oh, nice Hurricane Rana to an octopus hold to Carmella. Carmella really has nowhere to go in this match, because she's in the center of the ring, but Carmella's able to break out of it. You see both Bianca Belair and Jacy Jayne looking on with their partners. She's going to try to take Carmella up top here. What does she have in store for the princess? The Staten Island. Oh my God, this is dangerous. And Carmella somehow breaks out of it. That would have been terrible news. I don't know what Gigi was trying to go for. That would have been terrible for Carmella. Nice takedown by one half of the women's tag team champion. I have no idea what Gigi was going for, but thank God Carmella was able to get out of that one. Right now, it's Gigi back in control of this match. Wait, Gigi. Looks like she's going for the Gigi driver. That could be it. 1, 2, and Carmella kicks out at the last second. Oh, now Gigi Dolin taking out Carmella. Now Jacy Jayne, again, she definitely did not touch her yet, so that is completely legal at the moment. Down to 2 right now. Gigi Dolin throwing Carmella back in the ring again. Bianca Belair really can't interfere in that. She doesn't want to touch Gigi Dolin. That would cause an automatic disqualification. Now Gigi, barrage of kicks straight to the face of Carmella. Oh, Carmella! Like she's trying to fight back here. Step up drop kick. And now she's wailing on the Gypsy of Toxic Attraction. Once again, Carmella again. She's from Staten Island. She knows how to brawl when it comes down to it. Usually don't see the side of Carmella, but when it comes down to it, she can brawl. Knee straight to the arm of Gigi. Covered by Carmella. 1, 2, and a kick out by Dolin. face buster by Carmella, but Jacy Jayne trying to cause a distraction for Gigi, but Carmella wasn't falling for it. And a super kick by Carmella. This has to be it. 1, 2, and Gigi Dolin kicks out at the very last second. It's the only time Dragon had a plan there. Jacy Jayne distract Carmella, but it did not pay off. Carmella hit that super kick, but luckily Gigi Dolin was able to kick out. That probably took all of it for her to kick out. So I don't know how much more she has left in this matchup. Double axe handle by the Prince of Staten Island, going for the cover once again. 1, 2, kick out by Gigi Dolin. However, again, the longer this match goes, it doesn't sit well for both these women. They want to be 100% come Unforgiven. That's another fact yet to come into play. If this was any other week, they could probably go as long as they want, but they don't probably want to go too long. The wrist injury headache right before Unforgiven. Now Gigi doing a smart thing and bringing Carmella back into the ring. Dolin with the Russian leg sweep, but now she has her in a submission. Carmella once again has nowhere to go. Kind of like her own variation of Dakota Silence. Kind of mocking Carmella there. And putting more pressure on her arms. And Carmella breaks out of it. Down Gigi once again, slamming her the back of the head to the ring. Oh. And now, turnabout is fair play. Knocking out Gigi Dolin to the ring. See, unlike Jacy Jayne, Bianca Belair doesn't have to touch Gigi Dolin. She's going to let Carmella do that herself. Oh, man. Reverse STO, or flatliner, I should say, by Carmella to the outside. Slamming Gigi Dolin's face to the outside of the mat. And that's super kick. One thing about Carmella that we all know her for is her super kicks. Count of 6 right now. Now both women are back in. Carmella having store. Nice toss. But once again, Jacy Jayne trying to go for the distraction to one half of the women's tag team champions. Oh, Gigi Dolin, she missed her cue. Almost. But again, the second time, the Gigi driver. 1, 2, and Carmella. Listen to this. Carmella kicked out. Gigi Dolin can't believe it. What more does she have to do? At least Carmella will not give up. They've come this far to finally get their hands on Toxic Attraction. I don't think they're going to give her a lot of fight. Oh, Carmella's smart. Getting out the ring there. Oh, wait, but Jacy Jayne grabs. Oh, referee, how did you not see that? I think Gigi Dolin was distracting the ref. Jacy Jayne just threw Carmella into the steel steps. And now Gigi Dolin is going to take full advantage of this one. Again, the tactics of Toxic Attraction are effective. I got another one. Half and half. Again, the referee did not see Jacy Jayne interfere and throw Carmella into the steel steps. And now Carmella for an abdominal stretch to Gigi. I mean, Gigi, she's nowhere near the ropes. She could possibly tap out right here. Now Dolin breaks out in her unique way. Once again, kick straight to the head. Carmella's smart, getting out the ring to recover. I don't think Dolin realized it. She thought she was still in the ground, but now she does. Kick straight to the face again. Again, immediately after this match, it will be the other half of Toxic Attraction, Jacy Jayne, taking on the other half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair. So who could win one? Who could put 1 point into their team here tonight? As Carmella tries to recover. Gigi once again targeting the arm. That's been the story of this matchup for most of it. Just, oh man, what an uppercut by Dolin. She's been targeting that arm from the beginning. Sit down powerbomb by Dolin. Again, the story of this match, she's been targeting it throughout it. Surprised Carmella could barely move her arm. Tried to grab Gigi, but she couldn't. These two women now fighting back from one another. Throwing Dolin. Oh no. Swiping her off the feet, but again, an octopus hold. She has it locked in, and Carmella taps. That is now 1 win for Toxic Attraction's corner. I mean, what a match between these two. But again, the story of the match was Gigi had been targeting the arm of Carmella this entire match, and it finally worked to wrench that arm, much as she can in that octopus hold.
Here is your winner, Gigi Dolin.
Gigi Dolin gets the victory for her team in the first matchup. However, the night is not over for Toxic Attraction, as coming up next, it will be the other half, Jacy Jayne taking on one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair, and that match is next on Monday Night Raw.
What the hell do you want, Tommaso Ciampa?
Peace offering, Ripley. Congratulations on snagging that big one. Unforgiven, huh? I can't wait to see you tear the man apart. That title is yours for the taking.
Save the pleasantries, Ciampa. You're not here for well wishes. You got something else to say. Spit it out.
Let's just say, the winds of change are blowing, Ripley. And maybe, just maybe, those winds could carry us both to some exciting places. Places of power, of dominance. This business, it's a Game of Thrones. Kings and queens scrabbling for power. But what if, instead of playing alone, what if we built something? Something bigger. Something that could rewrite the rules.
Well, I am still listening.
Welcome back to the final Raw before Unforgiven. This is a must-win situation for Belair, as the second main event of the Raw before Unforgiven is happening right now. Bianca Belair takes on the other half of Toxic Attraction, Jacy Jayne. In the previous match, Gigi Dolin was able to pick up the victory against Carmella, that octopus hold. So hopefully to keep momentum for Women's Tag Team Champion, this is a must-win situation for the EST of Monday Night Raw. Bianca Belair, cover by Jayne, 1, and a kick out. Just like Gigi Dolin, this is the first time Jacy Jayne is fighting on Monday Night Raw. It was an impressive showing by Gigi. Let's see what Jayne can do against the other half of the Women's Tag Team Champions. See both right now, Carmella and Gigi Dolin are at ringside for this match. It's all about game momentum for this Sunday at Unforgiven. We have to talk about, again, the WWE Championship match with Tommaso Ciampa, the undefeated Blackheart, on Monday Night Raw, taking on the American Nightmare, WWE Champion Cody Rhodes. Something has to give with that match. Just a reminder, this week on Main Event, it will be that Tag Team Turmoil, determine the challengers for the Raw Tag Team Championships for Luke Gallows and Kyle Anderson. Be sure to watch main event this week as Jacy Jayne. I don't know what she's thinking, but it might not be good. Oh, suicide dive to Bianca Belair. And again, Carmella, I'm pretty sure she had a tendency to touch Jacy Jayne, because it was because of Jacy Jayne in the previous match that pretty much cost it. Because referee didn't see Jacy Jayne throw Carmella into those steel steps, would completely change the complexity of the match. But Bianca Belair now, snake eye to the hardest part of the ring. Count of 6 right now. She throws Jacy Jayne in. Oh, what a slap by Belair. There you go. Drop kick by the EST. Belair now. Big splash. Going for the cover. 1. And only a kick out. The count of 1 by Jacy Jayne. Just like how Bianca Belair only kicked out a count of 1. And again, another big splash. This time, go for it again. 1, 2. I mean, that's kind of smart by Belair. Keep going for cover. You're going to get kind of tired kicking out. Now Jacy Jayne trying to recover herself. In the corner. And Bianca Belair is waiting for her. Opportunity to get revenge for her friend Carmella, because Jacy Jayne did cost her the previous match right before this one. She wasn't even a part of it. That's how dangerous Toxic Attraction is. Standing moonsault by Belair. 1, 2. I mean, I see what Belair is trying to do. She's trying to end this match as fast as she can and as effectively, because she wants to get that win for her team to keep the momentum strong heading to this Sunday in Unforgiven. Because for the first time, the women's tag team titles will be on the line. Bianca Belair Carmella defends title against the team Toxic Attraction, and Jacy Jayne reverses, getting out of perhaps a grand slam. But wait, Gigi Dolin distracting Bianca Belair, and Jacy Jayne is taking full advantage of it with that kick to Belair. Belair's trying to recover at the corner, but Jacy Jayne is right on her. Again, Toxic Attraction is definitely a threat to the Raw Women's Division. Can you imagine them as the Women's Tag Team Champions after this Sunday at Unforgiven? Again, the landscape can change entirely at Unforgiven. Multiple championships are on the line. Crowning a brand new NXT North American Champions. Rivalries could be settled. Anything could happen on Unforgiven. Like this rivalry looks to be settled this Sunday. Team Bianca Belair, Carmella, and Toxic Attraction. The strain for Belair. Cover. 1, 2. And Jacy Jayne kicks out. Now Jayne getting hit with another big splash. Bianca Belair is not wasting any time. And she is staying on Jacy Jayne like a hound. I don't blame her. She's going to stay on her as much as she can to make sure she picks up the victory. And damn, a power bomb to the outside by Bianca Belair. Here's why she's the toughest of Monday Night Raw. 6 right now by the ref. Bianca Belair is taking full advantage of that count. Elbow. Looks like Bianca Belair is just getting warmed up in this match. Oh, what an elbow by Bianca Belair. Knocking out Jacy Jayne. She quickly recovers. Now Jayne trying to go for cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out. Wait, did Gigi Jones just throw a chair in? I don't think the referee knows. Okay, thankfully she does. I guess that trigger Toxic Attraction is not going to work. but flattening Bianca Belair. And a discus big boot covered by Jayne. 1, 2. At the very last second, Bianca Belair kicks out. I mean, that could have been disastrous for Belair and Carmella, losing both back-to-back matches right before their tag team match this Sunday at Unforgiven. Oh, slam by Jayne. I mean, Jayne is kind of strong, though. You know Bianca Belair is the strongest in the women's division, but you can't count out Jayne. Again, speaking of strength, look at this military press. And going right into a moonsault, going for the cover. 1, 2, and Jacy kicks out. What a double main event we have here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Back-to-back women's matches. See, Bianca Belair is just staying one of these sequences of moonsaults and splashes. She is not letting up on Jayne, and now Belair. Oh man, she didn't get all of it, but she got enough of it. Diving over the top rope. Kind of hurt herself in the process, but I think it was worth it for Belair. And now throwing Jayne to the corner of the barricade of this arena. Sold out crowd in New Orleans. Witnessing a hellacious match between Belair and Jayne. Kind of sick, both women think smart enough to get back into the ring. Now they're going to do battle here inside this ring. And Belair wants to even the odds. In terms of momentum this Sunday, she has to win this match. Look at the strength of Belair. Second time backbreaker. Just carrying Jayne around the ring at the same time. I must stress that point out. Belair. She's trying to go for a power slam. But Jayne reverses. I mean, Fantastic Attraction has been a great showing here in their first match here on Monday Night Raw. Oh, Belair is trying to go for something, but they both collided there. And now Belair took a different approach. Just straight up knocking down Jayne with her bare fist. Now kicking. The rock and roller of Toxic Attraction. It's quite a, I mean, these two teams are a lot more similar than you might imagine. Opposites like Jayne and Gigi Dolin getting along. They were so dominant in NXT. And you have two opposites like Bianca Belair and Carmella getting along. Although I will say kind of, to a certain extent, Jacy and Gigi Dolin are definitely similar in terms of their antics. Deadlifting Jayne and throwing her right down on the ground. The strength of Bianca Belair needs to be studied. Now Belair going up top. What does she have? 450. Cover. 1, 2. And Jayne somehow kicks out of that. Belair standing. Shooting star press. 1, 2. And Jayne kicks out of that. Belair is throwing everything at Jayne. And she realizes it's still not enough. What the hell else does she have to do to keep Jayne down? Going for the KOD. This has to be it. 1, 2. You gotta be kidding me. How in the hell did Bianca Belair not get it done with the KOD. Holy hell. No freaking way. Jacy Jayne is stronger than I could imagine, but now Bianca Belair is taking a different approach. Single-legged Boston Crab. She could probably make Jacy Jayne tap out. I mean, Bianca Belair is not known for her submission style, but now she definitely has to take a different approach. At least she's adapting to the situation. Trying to make Jayne kick out. But Jayne grabbed her by the leg. And now throwing Bianca Belair. Head right on the mat. 1, 2, and a kick out by Jacy Jayne. I mean, by Bianca Belair, I should say. I'm saying Jacy Jayne because I thought there was no way she could kick out of that KOD, but she did. Somehow she did. Oh no. What does Jacy Jayne have in store for Belair? Throwing. Oh, what a elbow Bianca Belair ran right into. Just like how Bianca Belair did before, is Jacy Jayne now following Bianca. Oh man, clothesline to the EST. And the women's tag team titles could be in jeopardy this Sunday if Jacy Jayne picks up the win here. It'll be a clean sweep for Toxic Attraction. Count of 4 right now, but Bianca Belair quickly throws Jacy Jayne into the mat. Wait a minute, out of nowhere! Discus big boot. 1, 2, and Bianca Belair kicks out. That discus big boot was out of nowhere, but Bianca Belair managed to kick out at the very last second. These two women are not giving up. They know how much this win is important. Oh, Jacy Jayne trying to go for a super kick. Bianca Belair counters. Both these women now are being aware of the situation at hand. Jacy Jayne now slamming Belair. And the quickness of Jacy Jayne as well as the strength is definitely something. Oh, what a chop. Now again throwing Bianca Belair head right onto the mat. Belair tries to recover here. Jayne have in store for Belair? Oh, look like taking a page out of Belair's book with that splash. Again, the rock and roller of Toxic Attraction mocking Bianca Belair now. What she has in the bag. I wouldn't say that. And then once again, slamming Belair, showing the strength and speed of Jacy Jayne. Kind of showing off at this point. Slamming her head once again. Something has to give here for this match. Who wants it more? Team of Carmella, Bianca Belair, and Toxic Attraction. And now Belair trying to fight back here. Oh, this move she was trying to get earlier. Nice grand slam. And now Gigi Dolin trying to distract Belair. Unless she can for Jacy Jayne to recover, but she's not after that grand slam. So Belair up top. 450. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Bianca Belair is victorious in this must-win match for her team. What a match between these two. They both gave it their all. But in the end, Bianca Belair was able to pull through for her friend Carmella to pick up the victory here tonight.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
Now the score is even thanks to the EST of Monday Night Raw. Bianca Belair. What a double main event. And with the score being even, It all comes down to this Sunday for the Women's Tag Team Championships. The Raw Women's Tag Team division is heating up for sure. And speaking of tag teams, Dynamite has officially arrived on SmackDown. By clicking on this video, you can relive their debut on WWE Superstars.